Beijing FC took on FC Seoul on match day 5 of the 2020 AFC Champions League, having already booked a place in the round of 16. The China PR club were bent on extending their perfect record in the competition, having won all 4 of their previous matches. And they took the lead after 23 minutes. Jonathan Vieira getting his second goal of the campaign from the free kick. Beijing were in the mood for more, and in the 43rd minute, they got a second. Simply brilliant from Renato Augusto, and definitely one of the contenders for the goal of the competition. 2-0 to Beijing FC at halftime. FC Seoul pulled one back just before the end. Yoon Ju-tae getting his 3rd goal of the competition as he halved the deficit in the 89th minute. But any hopes for an FC Seoul comeback were over in added time. Zhang Yuning using his pace to great effect as he made it 3-1. That was also the final score as Beijing FC became the first East Asian club to register 5 successive wins in the group stage since May 2019. In the group's other match, Thailand's Chiang Rai United needed a win over Melbourne Victory of Australia to keep their hopes alive of making it to the round of 16. Melbourne were also looking for a win and took the lead from the spot. Jake Brimmer with the opening goal after 8 minutes. Ben Folami then put his name on the score sheet with a delicate lob over keeper Apirak Warawong in the 27th minute. 2-0 to Melbourne Victory at the break. Chiang Rai United were looking for an early goal in the second half and got it within minutes of the restart. Keeper Matthew Acton completely misjudged Siwakorn Teatrakul's free kick, and the Thai side were back in the contest. Chiang Rai kept up the pressure and got a second goal in the 82nd minute. Substitute Gionata Versura making it 2-2, and that was the final score. The draw wasn't enough for Chiang Rai United as they crashed out of the competition based on their head-to-head record against FC Seoul and Melbourne Victory. Beijing FC were confirmed as Group E winners, while FC Seoul and Melbourne Victory will face off on match day 6 to determine who will progress to the round of 16. Over to Group F, where Ulsan Hyundai of Korea Republic knew a win over FC Tokyo would confirm them of top spot in the group. But it became an uphill task for Kim Do-hoon's Chargers not long after kickoff. FC Tokyo taking the lead after just 56 seconds through Kensuke Nagai. Ulsan found a way back just before halftime. Yoon Bitgaram with a well-taken free kick on 44 minutes. The contest looked headed for a draw, but that changed in the 85th minute. Yoon Bitgaram with his second of the match as Ulsan won 2-1. Meanwhile, Shanghai Shenhua took on Perth Glory, knowing a win would put them second in Group F. Perth, who were already eliminated from the competition, were in no mood to roll over. They took the lead just before the break, thanks to Bruno Fornaroli's free kick. and the side from down under were looking good for the 3 points. Yet another free kick, yet another goal, this time from Carlo Amiento in the 58th minute. Shanghai Shenhua then began to raise their game and pulled one back just minutes later. Captain Giovanni Moreno with a decisive header on 62 minutes. The momentum was now with the Chinese side, and in the 72nd minute, they drew level. Giovanni Moreno with his second of the match. Perth were stunned, and barely a minute later, they conceded again. Yu Han Chao putting the ball into the bottom corner. Shanghai Shenhua 3, Perth Glory 2. There was to be a late twist in the thrilling contest. Perth got a penalty in the 86th minute, and Neil Kilkenny made no mistake from 12 yards out. 3-all, then the final score. So this is how things stand in Group F at the end of match day 5. Ulsan Hyundai confirmed as group winners, while FC Tokyo and Shanghai Shenhua will have to battle it out for second place. Two-time winners, Guangzhou Evergrande faced Suwon Samsung Blue Wings, knowing a win would seal their place in the round of 16. Suwon weren't out of the running yet and broke the deadlock in the 53rd minute. Midfielder Lim Sang-hyuk credited with the goal to put the Korea Republic side ahead. Guangzhou Evergrande began to take charge. And on 72 minutes, they erased Suwon's lead. Wei Shihao getting his first goal of the campaign to force a 1-all draw. So here's the situation in Group G. Vissel Kobe confirmed a top spot with Guangzhou Evergrande in second place. Suwon Samsung Blue Wings will have to beat Vissel Kobe by a 2-goal margin to seal their place in the round of 16. Over in Group H, Yokohama F Marinos needed a win over two-time winners Jeonbuk Hyundai Motors to confirm their place in the round of 16 for the first time in the AFC Champions League. And they got off to a brilliant start. Thailand International, Thirathon Bunmatan with an unstoppable strike. 1-0 to the Japanese side after 17 minutes. Yokohama F Marinos continued to dictate matters after the break, and they got a second goal soon after the restart. Marcos Jr. with a cool finish on 51 minutes. Jeonbuk pulled one back from the spot 3 minutes later. Gustavo with his second of the competition. Yokohama F Marinos then restored their 2-goal cushion in the 71st minute. Teruhito Nakagawa putting his name on the score sheet as the Japanese side were well on their way to the round of 16. Jeonbuk were struggling, and they conceded a fourth in the 83rd minute. An impressive performance from Yokohama F Marinos as they confirmed their place in the round of 16 for the first time in the AFC Champions League. Yokohama F Marinos' win meant Shanghai SIPG were also through to the round of 16 prior to their clash against Sydney FC. But Vito Pereira's charges were in for a rude awakening. Sydney, who were already eliminated, produced their best performance of the campaign thus far. Captain Alex Wilkinson got the opening goal from the corner in the 28th minute. Sydney then doubled their advantage in style. Luc Breton with the superb strike on 33 minutes. 2-0 going into the break. The one-way traffic continued and a third arrived on 57 minutes. Trent Buhagia first to the ball before slotting it into an empty net. The 22-year-old striker then got his second of the night right on the hour mark. That's also his fourth of the campaign as Sydney won 4-0. So a look then at how things stand in Group H. Yokohama F Marinos enjoy a 3-point cushion at the top and need only a draw against Sydney FC next to claim top spot.